Everybody, all of you hear me fine. Everybody see the screen properly. Portfolio building day today. So now you feel good that you sold all your portfolio on Friday before the crash started. This is market. It doesn't take much time for the greed to turn into fear. And we know that market is overvalued. This fall that is coming now today, market will open about 316 point down on Sensex, 133 point down on Nifty, and it's very important in that it will open much more than ATR, about 1.5 ATR it will open. So it is extremely important to watch the market before we do anything in that. I have bought some put options of Bank Nifty on Friday, so I will book some profit at the market starts. And I'll watch the market. We'll also look at some of our expensive stocks now. What are our expensive stocks? Biocon is there. Then we have Asian Paints, Ultratech Cement. When the market goes down, you have to keep an eye on your expensive stocks. They are the ones, Castrol. These are the stocks that we had seen. Bharat says red is super fast. Yeah, red is super fast. Fear is always a stronger emotion than greed. But we also have to see the market will open gap down. So we just have to watch how the market will go as the market will start. Look at Nifty Bank where it will open. I have them. Bank will open in 861, almost 2% down. It will open a little more than the banks always react the most when it comes to bearish things here. So I'll just in the start I'll just book my profits. That's all I'll do. Four lots. Anybody has short positions in the market from Friday? Yes, would have been a better answer, Have been a good answer. No problem. So we will see. We have to analyze the market properly, but we are very absolutely comfortable now because we have a portfolio right on top. We are sitting on cash. That is always a great feeling that we got out on time. Get ready for my puts now. So I have this 3 lots of Bank Nifty option and one. Just work on that. How the market reacts at the start. Market has opened. Square of 1. Good problem in the start. Others are one is executed. I go to the next one now. Profits. for me. Another is gone for me here now. One more is gone. So I'm just left with one now. See the market more or less going into this direction now. So this one square off and buy. Also, guys, all my four lots I've taken off. I've of 38,590 now. How much time did it take to make this profit? 2 minutes. This is the power of options. If you understand options properly, it just takes this much time to work on options. Only thing is, I was analyzing my bank nifty, and I saw. And what was my worst case scenario? My worst case scenario was only 12,000 rupees of loss. That was my worst case scenario in that, and I booked a profit today of 42,000 rupees. Overall, 38,595. Very important that you understand the power of the shots. That downward market is a very paying market, extremely paying market. And if we look at that, for example, if I run the Nifty Bank here, let's analyze the trade here. I took a swing trade on Friday. So if we look at the chart of Bank Nifty, let's look at this profit that we made. I booked a profit of 38,000 rupees right now. So let's look at the chart now. It's a very simple zone trade, extremely simple zone trade that it was. So the market has gone, and we see it has made it was right into the sell zone, and the candle that was made was inverted hammer with the tail bigger on the top side here. And then I looked at other technical parameters. Those technical parameters I saw, this is where it is. And since it was a market which would also have a breakout, so instead of futures, I prefer to have the options where in a worst case scenario, my risk was limited to my premium. That's how I executed this trade. Right in the morning in 2 minutes, it gave me a 38,000 rupees of profit. So this is what you need to work on. Swing trading, but what is the risk? The risk is, it could have opened on the other side also. That's where options become very, very useful because your worst is limited to your premiums. But then they also lose their value very fast, so you have to fund them properly. That's what I had to do. Okay, guys. So let's look at the market now. How is the market? Check out Nifty. More or less, see, this is the sell zone that we had marked. He has sold from the sell zone where it has sold off, and now we see very clearly that it is forming an inverted hammer here. So this is the reversal sign. At the daily chart now, I see it has opened gap down and is taking support on the monthly pivot. That is very important because if it breaks the monthly pivot, see now this gap is filled, particular gap here, now this gap here. Now another gap that I'm seeing here, down here, breaks this one, then it can come to this level, this gap also. So this becomes so there are two things, right? Right now, if you look at Nifty, we know our Nifty is expensive at this moment with high valuations. Most of the good news is already factored in here. There is a weak world market. We see that right here at this point here at this here. This is where it can go to. So you watch your Nifty carefully and you see how it will move on here. Let's go and out. So this is the two levels we are looking at. Now slowly it is recovering a little on the exits are very important. I always say exits are more important than entries. The proper exit is very important here now. So now it has consumed most of the ATR and now is turning back, going a little up on the other side. So let's look at the first 5 minutes that have finished now. So this was the first 5 minutes. We booked our profit right here on the pivot. There I have booked my profit here. Now we see a little recovery is coming into, and we see that it is moving on the upward side. This is the resistance it will face on the upper side, and this is the resistance now that it will face on the lower side. The highs and the lows of the candles now. Now we see that there's a little recovery coming in this. About the stocks, the stock that has gone down the most is Yes Bank, down by about 4%. And kindly note, this is a fundamentally good company. Yeah, nothing wrong with Yes Bank. So slowly moving on the upward side. Daily chart of Yes Bank here. Yes Bank had rallied a lot, right from level here. And it is breaking Fibonacci level now. And it's very common for the stock when it breaks one level to go to the next level. So it still has a downside. So but a little more downward move into that. Yes Bank is so a little more downside in Yes Bank. And Alco we knew is again a fundamentally weak stock we have been seeing. Also rallied up from some. Now it has gone down and you can mark its levels also. Guys, one request, advanced option questions I don't answer in this class. Advanced options, or you can WhatsApp me. Here in this one we are seeing, this is still, it is also open gap down below the monthly pivot. You might see it, first trying to go up, fill that gap. But, 133 might be a nice level for this. Will lose some of its value. Seeing today would be Reliance Industries. The valuation way below industry, is not down today. Buy this one. When it goes above this, I'll be interested in buying this one. The stop loss is just below the swing high, not right now. Let it go a little up. This would be a nice buying opportunity. Some upward move that might come into this stock. My voice coming okay, guys? with the voice. Some people are getting. Hear me properly? Go? Okay. No problem. I'll close it and if somebody tell me, I'll just close it and open it again. Just give me 2 minutes. What normal 2 minutes? Just tell me what normally happens in 2 minutes. Maggie. Maggie. See how conditioned we are. We are so conditioned. 2 minutes, so many other things can happen. Okay, just give me 2 minutes. I'll come back. Hello, hello, check, check, check. Is my voice coming okay now, guys? I've restarted. Is the voice okay now? Okay, sure. I'll just do the screen sharing. Okay, so we see now Reliance is breaking above this. It's moving above this level here, trying to go up. We also check Nifty. Nifty is, this is where we are seeing that we have still a, downward move. It has failed to cross this resistance. It has failed to cross this resistance. So long trades, I'll still hesitate to take until and unless I see a bullishness in Nifty, which for the moment is not there. It has just gone up and it has come down from this level here. So, Reliance, I'll go and check Reliance. We'll also look at various sectors now, how they're doing. Yeah, Reliance here. Reliance is trying to move up. These are the levels. How's the structure of Reliance? This is the weekly structure of Reliance, moving on the upward side, catching the trend. So a little above this, maybe if Reliance moves up, Reliance may be ready for a breakout from here. Reliance might be ready for a breakout from this level. 15-minute charts. Let me see what a 15-minute chart is saying to me. It's already moved up by about 10 rupees. Comfortably moving up there. So around 5 minutes, we see it is comfort. Actually, I can take a small position in this. I've just made 38,000 rupees. I can risk 1,000 rupees at least. So this is catching the trend. Trend is your friend till it bends at the end. This is standard thing that you have to remember here. So I go to Reliance, I say buy script. I buy 100 Reliance now. When you make big profits, don't be in a hurry to take big positions. That's a golden rule. Never allow your profits to turn into losses here. So I say net position, square off, and stop loss at 1028. That is where my stop loss is, 1028. Is where I'm putting a stop loss, guys. and then we will choose a suitable method for trail on this one. This is catching the trend, and we will choose a suitable method of trail on this one. So this is something. This is moneycontrol.com's here. Asia market tumble at open among central bank jitters. Let me. And we had sold all of our portfolio. 80% of the portfolio we sold about 2 weeks ago, and remaining we sold on Friday, just before the fall started. So now we feel very good that we are sitting on cash. And when the market comes down, then we can again go back into it. Since we don't plan to go into buying anything today for the portfolio, so I'll go by the regular intraday session that we take from here. Let me give this trade to everybody. Reliance here. So Reliance now. Buy Reliance at, don't waste your time on Nifty now. We'll go up and down. Be stock specific. 1040. Stop loss 1028. Trail as per rules. The rules I've taught you. Trail as per the rules in this one. We see this is the stock that I've done my analysis on this stock yesterday. I said if I'll buy, the market will go down. This is the stock I planned to buy, but I was waiting for an up move, and as expected, it is facing resistance on the daily pivot. You can add more positions once it goes above that, and out of the 38,595 rupees that I have made, how much money have I risked actually on this trade back? Just 1,000 rupees. So it's a very good habit that when you are going into the arena of trading, you are you understand that profit should not be turned into losses here. Okay, guys, give me your stocks. Let me have a look at your stocks in the meantime while I wait for the market to give me a clear indication whether it will sell further from here. I've just risked 1,000 rupees from my 38,000 rupees of profits. Let me have a look at your stocks now. Lovable, Dabur, Ultratech Cements. Okay, let's take your stocks. I'll take this off. I'll take your stocks. I'll just keep Nifty here. So, Lovable. Ultratech. Ultratech. Tata Steel, NTPC. Tata Steel, NTPC. JP Associate, Arvind, SBI. JP Associate, Arvind, SBI. Okay, DCB Bank, NTPC, DCB Bank. I know you have this huge urge to buy things now. Control that urge. Let's first see if the market moves up, because it's equal chance it might move further down. DCB, NTPC, Yes Bank. Yes Bank, we have been making good money shorting it for many days now. Lycos Internet. So, guys, Lycos has filed for bankruptcy in US. Abhishek, still want it? ITC. Okay. Very good morning to everybody who has joined late. ITC. Lincoln Pharma. So, Lincoln Pharma. Okay. Lincoln Pharma. Let's start with this here. M-Tech. Okay. M-Tech also you want to see. M-Tech. Fine. Let's now check out these stocks. I'll take off everything else. Go to Lovable now. Look at the weekly chart of this stock here. Let me make it bigger. I see this is a stock that is, that has come down a lot. It is trying to make a push on the upward side, and it has already broken the trend line. So I think you might see some good buying opportunities in this. You can pick up some because if it moves up, it has an upside of at least about 100 rupees from here. Draw your levels and find out that. Ultratech Cement. Ultratech Cement, we have identified this as a weak stock, and we see the weakness is coming now. Draw your levels on this now. Yeah, it's for short. It's nice for shorting. If you want to buy an option in this, that is absolutely okay. Let's see here. This looks like a nice target of at least 120 rupees down from here for Ultratech. But we have seen Ultratech Cement. This is very volatile stocks. The stop loss candles come to take you out. So your position size has to be a little bigger. Volatility stop loss that you should put here. But it is nicely moving down. And look at the bigger picture. In the smaller time frame, everything is going down. But what I want to see is bigger picture. Tata Steel has got result today, I think. The candle I'm finding is a bearish harami right at this point here. So what should you do with Tata Steel right now? Advanced option students know what to do. But regular ones, I think you should stay away from it because we don't know how the result is. Before result, buying a stock is almost a lottery. So you don't know. A good result will take it gap up. A bad result will take it gap down. So stay away from it. Let the result come. And then see what do you want to do with that. NTPC. NTPC is moving down, forming a continuation pattern. I think 142 looks to be a nice target for this stock. Keep on trading the trend. Trend is your friend till it bends at the end. This one looks good. Nicely catching the trend here. This has continued to move. And this is again a low risk trade that you can go for. Simple trends you can follow in this. So maybe a stop loss about 159. So it will again be very low risk trade if you short NTPC. This is nicely moving down, so I won't mind shorting this one. Big trade maybe about 500 of NTPC. So I've shorted. And stop loss a little above this, maybe about 159 to start with. Good square of 150. You see, I'm long and short both in the same market. Now, the question that comes is, okay, I have been asked, any reason why market suddenly fell so much down? Well, we were talking about this market going down for 10, 15 days. Haven't we sold all our portfolio? Just 2 weeks ago, 1 week ago, we took out more. See, the charts are already telling us. The problem that happens when we try to find a specific person saying something. Later on, all the news, everything that comes up, it is all an after effect. This is the beauty of, you know, technical analysis, fundamental analysis. They'll tell you way before the things happen that they are likely to happen, and you can time it perfectly. That's the beauty. You can time it perfectly here. Okay, so I'm almost, hedged into the market. I have booked a profit of 38,000 rupees. I have 1,000 rupees of risk on my Reliance, and I've got a risk of about 1,500 rupees on my NTPC here. I'm Your stocks only I'm taking. JP Associates here. This is JP Associates here. And looking at the structure, I would not do anything with JP Associates. JP Associates doesn't have much fundamentals, and it is more speculation. And if it goes down back to 6 rupees, I won't be very surprised. Don't buy something just because it is 11 rupees. And don't sell something because it has become 35,000 rupees. The price of one stock, as you know, has nothing to do with the price of another stock here. Let's quickly check out USD INR also. Here, no, USD INR, okay. We'll have a look at that, but let me look at one more thing that I remembered now. Before that, I want to go and check out Bank Nifty. How's Bank Nifty is doing here on this one? So I just let's see. Bank Nifty is recovering a little. You see, there's some recovery coming in the Bank Nifty now. And this candle, we exited somewhere here, so it was a good exit. If I look at Bank Nifty here, somewhere, this is the trend line, and there's some minor buying coming into this one here. There's minor buying coming into this one here. Okay, Arvind, let's go to Arvind here. Daily chart of Arvind here, and we see Arvind again. It is recovering a little and moving on the upper side. So, little buying coming here in Arvind. SBI is expensive, guys. So, SBI is where you will find good shorting opportunities if the market becomes a little, bearish. So, keep an eye on this stock and watch out this level. Somewhere here. This candle from it went up here at about 226. If it collapses back in the same candle, don't bother about gaps. So DCB Bank, I'm seeing is again it has broken the trend line. This is the trend line of DCB Bank here. It's broken the trend line, and as long as it remains below it, there is bearishness into it. Yes Bank, as expected, is going further down for breaking a very important level, and further shorting can be initiated into it as per the trends. Lycos is at 11 rupees now. If you'll do fundamentals, will look fantastically here, but there are some serious issues with Lycos, so I would be hesitant in buying. We had sold our Lycos at about 30 rupees, as I remember, in our portfolio. We exited nicely with profits in this, and after that it went down. See, even the charts told before it went down that it is likely to go down, but fundamentals is where we were into it. This is ITC. When the markets become bearish, two sectors start moving up. What are those two sectors? I've told you many times. Right, FMCG and pharma. So these are the two sectors that you can check it. So let's go into these two sectors here. So I go here to the pharma sector first. Let me check out pharma here. वैसे भी मार्केट नीचे जाता है तो दवाइयों की जरूरत ज्यादा पड़ती है. People lose money. Not in Pathfinders. We make money when the market goes down. Oro Pharma, let's see the trends of the pharma stocks today. 1 day, 5 minutes. See, pharma is moving up. The pharma moving, so you'll see opportunities in pharma. Oro moving up, and Oro is also fundamentally a good company, so I won't hesitate buying this one. So let's buy some Oro Pharma, maybe 100 of it I can buy. Buy script, big trade. So I'm spreading my money into different places. Place and confirm. So I've just bought 100 Oro Pharma with a stop loss a little below this at about 782, low risk trade. Whereof 782. And if you look at Oro Pharma, the daily chart here, see the structure is very clear. It has gone up. It is trying to have a breakout from this level. And a market gapping down is a good opportunity to buy a good stock like this. So this is a buying opportunity in Oro Pharma. Cadila. So same thing in Cadila. We see pharma stocks are already shooting up. The market is down. Look at the pharma stocks. They're already gapping up, moving up. Cifla. Cifla is also moving up. Divi's Lab up. Dr. Reddy up. Glaxo again moving up nicely. Glenmark Pharma. See, this is a mid-cap space stock. Let's check out the structure of Glenmark Pharma here. And we see Glenmark Pharma has a good upside. Almost of 200, 300 rupees from here. So, yeah. You can follow a trend following method and you can buy this. This is an absolutely nice swing you can take. It's not even intraday. It is a nice swing actually. You can take a nice swing trade in this. So let me give this to you. This one looks good to me. Yes, swing trade by Glenmark Pharma at 902. Stop loss a little below this at about 880. Stop loss 880. Target maybe about 100 rupees up from here. Target 1000. Trail as per rules. That's gone. This, so this Oro, we've already bought some Glenmark. I'll buy some for myself, but this one since it is swing, let's say I buy in this 100 place and confirm. I bought 100 Glenmark Pharma now. The stop loss less below it, and this I'll not sell out. A little below it at about 880. 880 is a pretty good stop loss. So I say net position. I buy a Glenmark with a stop loss at 880. 880. So let me see my current position. So this I have booked. Okay, 38,595. At no stage. Now, can I have my risk more than this? In fact, at no stage will I have my risk more than 25% of this. This is the key. I see here the 4 trades going on. and Landmark, NTPC, Reliance. So, it's 113 rupees, more or less flat. But, this is where the trend is catching now. So, started making some. So, these are the four trades that we have gone into now. Lupin, PEL, Sun Pharma. Sun Pharma again very bullish. Look at the candle of Sun Pharma. This is again you will find they will be uptick into this one. So this was the pharma sector. Let's go to the FMCG. I'll come back to your stocks, guys. I'll also come to the commodities at 10. Britannia. Let's open the Colgate Palmolive. Dabur up. This is not so bullish here. This is flat. This is flat. This is flat. Hindustan Lever is flat. ITC is actually a little bearish. Jubilee Food, is trying to move up. Marico flat. So money has not yet started flowing into this one. But in pharma, we see very clear uptrends. Okay. So let me go back to your stocks further. So ITC, we saw ITC is still moving. What is the structure of ITC? Clearly in an uptrend. And in ITC, I see if it breaks this level, it will continue to move up. Lincoln Pharma, again, won't be very surprised to see it here since it has already started pushing up here. Somewhere around here at this level is what I can have on this one here. Fine, guys. What I'll do, I'll just have a small break of about 5 minutes. Then I'll come back and then we will continue. And your homework in the meantime is, do a research and find a good long trade for me and find one good short trade for me. So 5 minutes, I'll be back. Find me one good long trade. Find me one good short trade. Okay, guys, I'm back. What have you found for me? One long, one short. So that's the plan. You'll give me a stock, I'll make some money out of it. Let's also take the trades that we are having to see how they are moving on. So we'll keep an eye on this. Okay. Can you hear me properly? Can everybody see the screen properly? Just give me a confirmation. Okay. Let's check our stocks. So Oro Pharma has started moving up now nicely. So this is having an up move now. Glenmark Pharma also, trying to move on the upward side now. Reliance has finally broken this level now. It has broken this level, and always add positions when the market is proving you right, not when the market is proving you wrong here. So Oro Pharma target about 3% up. So I buy in this 100 more. In Reliance, I'll buy 100 more. Just a minute. I'll come to that. Just let me add here. And I have a trail coming in this at 1033. So now I have 200 Reliance, and I need to change my stop loss in Reliance. And I've added my position to 200 and I made it 1033. Always buy people's fear, always sell people's greed. This is the key to trading. Place and confirm on this. So it's finally broken on the upward side. Then we have NTPC. NTPC, we are not long, we are short. We're not long, we are short on NTPC here. And my stop loss will now come to 158. So I've reduced my risk in this also. Modify 158. So I've reduced my risk in this by about 500 rupees now. So I have a little bias towards long here, but I am equally prepared for a short. So I have 3 stocks that are long and I have one stock that is short on this. Now, 10 o'clock, which market has opened now? The commodity market. So let's check out. I would be interested to see gold straight away. What is happening to gold? I go here to commodities and I check out gold. Over contract here. And I see gold open down, which is very funny. And now gold has started moving up here. So and in the market, normally it has come on this double bottom, bouncing up from here. So gold is a very simple 500 rupees risk trade. This is a simple trade to take. So I can see this is moving up, pushing on the upward side. And normally you would see gold opening up, but we have seen gold opening down. So it might just go up and recover those levels. So I say buy script in big trade. I'm taking a gold contract of 5th October. Just looking at the candle size here on this one, I'm taking, I think, okay, this account is not yet funded on this, but gold is something that we will look at buying here on this. Just transfer some money here, then I'll take it. I just shifted it everything to equity that day. Okay, so here, let's look at other commodities here. We have crude oil, another one that I would like to see. Crude behaving in the start, and crude seems to be a good trade, guys. Crude seems to be a good trade, and you know it might move all the way up here to fill this gap. So keep an eye on crude. Okay, market on crash course. 7 reasons why Sensex tanked over 500 points. That looks to be an interesting read. Let's see what they have to say. See, we got out even before this article came. We were out 2 weeks ago. Then everything we sold on Friday before the fall started. But you always read this. You find out what are these are experts, so they have something to say. So let's see what they are saying here. U.S. Fed hints at rate hike. What happens? Okay, guys, tell me, chalo, what happens when a rate hike happens in U.S.? Why does the Asian market go down? Okay, their market becomes a little more attractive, so the money stops flowing out and it starts flowing into the US. So they take money out from the emerging markets, give it back to the US market. Then we have Garwari returns to haunt FIIs. German data, North Korea nuke test, herd sentiment, caution ahead of IIP data. FPI flows, technical charts mid ditch rally, technical setup negative, valuations turning rich, profit booking in banking shares. See now, earlier everybody was justifying why it is going up, and now the same people aren't they justifying why it is going down? Have you noted that? Somebody will always justify the market why it is going up, why it is going down. But we as traders, we stick to what we see, not what we think here. We look at our charts, we look at our fundamentals, our balance sheets, our reversals, our continuations, and that's how we move into the market here. So this is fine for a good read, but eventually everything that you will get from this. And I said in the morning itself, don't go in Nifty, it will not give you anything. That's what Nifty is doing. It is now absolutely, you know. Oh, Ajit asked the question, should we have news channels on while trading, sir? Those who know my habits, they know I don't even have TV in my office. So when you don't have TV, you can't watch the news. I watch the news once in a while. When the budget is there, when important data is there, and for that you don't need a TV channel. It's there on the computers. So no, not really. I'm not a big fan of TV channels here. So no, I don't watch much TV either, basically here. I only watch TV for half an hour in a whole day, in the night, 8 to 8:30. I like mythological serials, so I watch this, Ramayana that comes from 8 to 8:30. So that is the only thing that I watch. Other than that, I'm very happy with my trading, with my students, with my children, with my dog, with my life. So here we see here, rate. I read a lot. Yes, Ajit. This is one thing. I read a lot. I'll always have 2, 3 books in my hand. I'll always be reading here. So reading is what gives me perspective. Ashish said, did you have time to check out the sites that Vijay provided on Friday? Not really, Ashish. I'll see that today. On Friday, I didn't find time. I had these workshops in Andheri. So I was preparing for them. But I'll find time for them today, and I'll definitely have a look and get back to you tomorrow on them. And I'm very happy to see a lot of people have started making good profits now. People are sticking to the disciplines, putting stop losses, and always go and check now with Nikhil. Hey, show me if people are with stop losses, and I'm very happy to see that a lot of people now, they understand the importance of risk management. You have to get out, do other things here. Okay, let's go back to our commodities and look at all the commodities in general. This market is not related to the stock market. It trades independently. Only crude has affected once because it became too low. So this is your aluminum. Aluminum is moving down. That is the first trend in aluminum. It is coming down. Copper. Copper has opened gap up. So, and from here, metals get affected, almost in the same way. Most metals will, look like the same thing. If I go to copper, then I go to, let's say, lead. I see lead also open gap down. And I go, let's say, into zinc. I see zinc also open gap down. So all metals are behaving exactly in the same way. All metals are behaving exactly into the same way. So in commodities, I think this would not be a good time to take the trades. Wait for trends to be established. It takes some time before about an hour or so. Wait for some trends to establish, and then you can go for the commodities. If I go back to Nifty, see what is moving up, what is moving down. We see Yes Bank is still down. Yes Bank, Hindalco, Axis Bank, Adani Ports, Hero Moto, Ambuja, Bank Baroda, Tata Steel. So these are the stocks that are down. If I go here, I see still there are uh, three stocks that are up even on this crash day. One is Coal India, one is Infosys, one is Tech Mahindra. Okay, guys, can you hear me properly? I just had a disconnection. So just give me 1 minute. Can you hear me properly? Is my voice coming okay? Yeah, just give me a minute. I've gone on my regular one now. Okay, guys, I'm back now. My internet got disconnected. I'm back now here. Can everybody hear me properly? Can everybody see the screen properly? Yes, so, okay, about time to finish. Let me close it properly. Few instructions. Today's market is important. And as said, the market is not going anywhere. As we expected right in the morning that it opened gap down and after that it has gone sideways. So keep an eye what direction does the market take. So don't stay away from Nifty for some time. Follow your trend following methods that I have told you, and they might be selling that will come, but it is not very uncommon that it goes up and fills the gap. So use the trend following methods that I have given you. Use the trend following methods. And looking at this, the structure, it is establishing a uptrend. And I won't be very surprised if you see that the market goes a little up on the upper side. So this is the Nifty that we are looking at here. So if I look at the Nifty here, I see Nifty is trying to establish a uptrend. A good trader never, hesitates in changing his positions. Trade what you see, not what you think here. And I see here, slowly there is a buying that is coming into Nifty. So I won't, and we have a noise gap right on top. And we have waited almost an hour and we see it has not gone further down. There are buyers that are coming into this market. So I won't mind now buying a Nifty. So I buy a Nifty here now. And I put my stop loss, let's say about 40 points down. Yeah, which will give me a risk of about 3,000 rupees. So, at 8767, maybe at about 8730, 8728. So 8728 is where I'll buy a Nifty now. So buy people's fear, sell people's greed. So let me give it to everybody. Intraday, you'll be very surprised to find how the markets work. Looking at it is trying to, take an uptrend. Trend is coming, but be very strict on your stop loss on this. Buy Nifty at 8769. Stop loss 8729. Strict stop loss. Trail as per rules that I've taught you. Okay. Intraday only. This is not a swing trade. Intraday only. You see short covering coming always, even in a bearish market. Shorts covering can take the market up. I have another position now. So I have a position in Nifty now. So this is my current situation. I have booked a profit of 38,595 rupees. I have taken one Nifty now, which is pure intraday. That's why I've taken it in the big trade. And I see that the trend is getting established. Slowly, the highs have started becoming higher. We also have our positions, these cash net positions. Oro Pharma moving up, Glenmark Pharma, went up, now going a little down. NTPC moving, a little more down as per our. Then we have gold. Gold it went down, going a little up. Then Reliance. Reliance has become flat. Have you noted? Reliance has just become flat. NTPC, I think about maybe 2% down from here, about 4% down. That could be a nice structure for NTPC. Okay, guys, I'll stop here now. So keep on trading with proper stop losses. So this is how I finish. It has been a nice day for me. I have booked a profit of 38,596 rupees. My Nifty has again started giving me little profits now. Don't be emotional. Work with stick stop losses and trade what you see, not what you think. Great. I'll stop here now and I'll again meet you at 2 o'clock in the afternoon session. Bye-bye. Have a nice trading day.